Ah, the eternal mystery of the heart. How does one know if a woman truly likes them? Gentlemen, let me assure you, the answer is a resounding yes. Women, though masters of subtlety and nuance, are not as inscrutable as they may seem. Once you've watched this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge to decipher the delicate dance of signals and hints that women so expertly scatter about. No more wondering if she's being friendly or if you've somehow stumbled into her good graces. Today, you'll learn to spot the telltale signs of genuine attraction. The truth is, women are like poets of emotion, crafting small, almost imperceptible verses in their glances, gestures, and actions. Most men, bless their oblivious hearts, overlook these signs entirely. But you, my friend, you're about to join the enlightened few who can see what others miss. Now, before we get to the heart of the matter, there's a vital principle to keep in mind. Women rarely make the first move. Oh, they may nudge the chessboard, position the pieces, and give you a sly smile. But the first bold move? That, my dear sir, is up to you. And that's precisely where understanding these signs comes in. But before we embark on this grand journey of discovery, I must ask for a small favor. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Not only will it brighten my day, but it'll ensure we can continue unraveling these age-old mysteries together. Now, let's dive in, shall we? 1. Eye contact, a glimpse into the truth. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and let me tell you, if a woman likes you, those windows aren't just open. They're practically inviting you in for tea and biscuits. Now, here's the thing. Women are cunning creatures of subtlety. They won't outright say, "I like you," but their eyes. Oh, their eyes might betray them. Picture this. You catch her staring at you across the room. The moment your eyes meet, she glances away, faster than a cat caught knocking over a vase. Why? Because she doesn't want to be obvious. But, and here's the kicker, give it a moment and she'll steal another look, as if to check whether you've noticed her noticing you. It's a delicate game, my friend, a quiet duel of gazes. And if you're sharp, you'll see she's telling you more with her eyes than words ever could. 2. Compliments, sweet words with hidden meanings. Now, here's where things get interesting. Women aren't just masters of subtlety. They're also poets of praise. If she starts handing out compliments like candy on Halloween, pay close attention. It's more than just politeness. She won't say something as plain as, "You look nice today." No. That's far too dull. Instead, she'll weave her admiration into a tapestry of charm. "That shirt really brings out the color in your eyes," or "I love how you're always so calm under pressure." She's not just appreciating the shirt, she's appreciating the man wearing it. And here's a pro tip. Listen closely to how she talks about you to others. If she gushes to her friends about how he's so thoughtful, or he always knows just what to say, you're more than just a passing fancy. She's putting you on a pedestal, one compliment at a time. 3. Frequent smiling, the language of joy. Ah, the smile. That universal beacon of happiness and goodwill. But don't be fooled. There's a world of difference between the polite smile she gives the cashier and the radiant grin she beams at you. When a woman likes you, her smile isn't just a friendly gesture. It's a full-blown celebration. It lights up her face the moment you walk into the room, lingers just a little too long when you're talking, and sometimes comes with a touch of nervous laughter. That's right, nervous laughter. If she's giggling at your jokes, even the ones that barely qualify as humor, take it as a sign she's not just enjoying your company, she's savoring it. So, my friend, the next time you see her smiling at you like the sun just rose in your direction, don't dismiss it as coincidence. That smile is her way of saying, "I like being around you," without uttering a single word. 4. She cares about you. The Florence Nightingale effect. When a woman truly likes you, her concern for your well-being isn't just polite, it's downright touching. Tell her you've got a sniffle, and suddenly she's transformed into a one-woman rescue operation. She's texting to see if you're resting, calling to recommend her grandmother's secret chicken soup recipe, or even dropping by with a bag of remedies that could stock a small pharmacy. This isn't just kindness, my friend, it's genuine care. The kind that says, "I want you healthy, happy, and still around to make me smile." If she frets over your well-being, don't brush it off. Her worry isn't just about your health, it's a window into her heart. 5. She asks about you. The curiosity test. When a woman starts peppering you with questions about your life, take it as a clear sign that you've caught her attention. What do you do for fun? How did you spend your weekend? Do you believe pineapple belongs on pizza? These aren't just casual questions. They're reconnaissance missions. She's digging for clues about who you are, what makes you tick, and whether you'd fit into the picture she's quietly painting in her mind. If she's asking, she's interested. And if her eyes light up at your answers, well, my friend, you've passed the test. 6. She engages in conversation, the verbal waltz. When she talks to you, really talks to you, it's more than just idle chatter. It's an invitation to dance, conversationally speaking. She listens intently, responds thoughtfully, and matches your energy with stories and laughter of her own. This back-and-forth exchange isn't accidental. She's opening the door to deeper connection, inviting you into a space where conversations become meaningful, and time seems to fly. If she's engaging in this way, you're not just another voice in the crowd. You're someone she truly enjoys. 7. Your interests become hers, a subtle strategy. Ah, the sweet magic of shared interests, or at least the appearance of them. If she knows you're a fan of a certain band, don't be surprised if she suddenly develops a fondness for their music, humming their tunes with the enthusiasm of a lifelong fan. Mention your favorite dish, and lo and behold, she's always been curious about trying it herself. Now, this isn't a case of lost individuality. It's a delightful little performance of connection. She's stepping into your world, not because she has to, but because she genuinely wants to. After all, finding common ground is one of the oldest and most charming tricks in the book of romance. 8. She dresses up for you, the art of impressions. If her usual attire leans toward the comfortable and practical spectrum, but suddenly shifts to polished and radiant when you're around, take note, that's no accident. Women have an innate understanding of the silent power of appearance. And if she's making the effort to dazzle, she's hoping you'll notice. It's not about vanity. It's about sending a message without saying a word. She's dressing up, not for the world, but for you. That's a compliment wrapped in fabric and accessorized with care. 9. She dresses to your taste, the master stroke. Now, if you've ever casually mentioned your admiration for a certain celebrity's style, don't be too startled when she starts channeling that very look. It's a subtle yet deliberate move, a nod to your preferences, and a playful way of saying, "Look at me. Do I have your attention yet?" This isn't mimicry. It's a calculated gesture, a way of aligning her image with what she thinks will captivate you. And let's be honest, if she's dressing with you in mind, you've clearly made an impression worth dressing up for. 10. Her friends know you. The silent committee. The secret society of female friendship. A mysterious, tightly knit council where no topic is too trivial, especially when it comes to you. If her friends suddenly start following you on social media or drop a casual, "Oh, I've heard so much about you," you can bet your name has been circulating in their inner circle. This isn't mere gossip. This is reconnaissance. Women don't mention a man unless he's made a notable impression. And if her friends are curious, it's likely because she's been singing your praises, or at least pondering your potential. Congratulations, my friend. You're the talk of a council that doesn't take such matters lightly. 11. Late-night conversations. The midnight connection. Let me tell you something about late-night talks. They're not just about passing the time. They're a gateway to the soul. If she's staying up to chat with you, hanging on your every word as though you're unraveling the mysteries of the universe, it's not insomnia, it's interest. Daytime chats are for politeness, but those after-midnight musings, that's where walls come down and connections are built. If she's texting you into the wee hours, it's safe to say she's more invested in you than in her beauty sleep. And let's be honest, nothing says, "I'm interested," like sacrificing a good night's rest for your ramblings. 12. Sharing music and favorites, a playlist of feelings. When a woman starts sharing her favorite songs, movies, or shows, take heed, my friend. You've been invited into her world. Music in particular is like an emotional telegram. If she's sending you songs, they're not just tunes. They're carefully curated messages wrapped in melodies. She's giving you a roadmap to her heart, one Spotify link at a time. Ignore it at your peril. Because when someone shares their passions, they're really saying, "This is who I am. Will you listen?" 13. She plays with her hair. The telltale twirl. The age-old dance of the fingers and the locks. Few things are as telling or as unconscious as a woman absent-mindedly twirling her hair while in your presence. It's as though her fingers have taken on a mind of their own, sending out an unmistakable semaphore. You've got my attention. But beware, good sir, not every hair adjustment is a sign of affection. Sometimes it's just a strand out of place. Context is key. If she's leaning in, smiling, and throwing in that twirl for good measure, congratulations, you're on to something. 14. She maintains physical contact, the gentle tap of interest. If a woman touches your arm, shoulder, or, heaven help us, laughs and lightly nudges you, it's not just an accident. Physical contact is the unspoken language of connection, a gesture that says, "I'm comfortable with you, and I want you to know it." Now, this isn't an invitation to misinterpret every accidental brush as a declaration of love. But if the touches are frequent and deliberate, you've likely crossed from mere acquaintance to someone worth noticing. Proceed wisely, my friend. 15. She mirrors you, the subtle art of synchrony. Imitation, they say, is the sincerest form of flattery, and also, apparently, attraction. If she starts mirroring your gestures, sipping her drink when you do, leaning in when you lean back, it's a good sign she's tuned into your frequency. It's not conscious, it's instinctive. Mirror neurons, those little architects of empathy, are hard at work. And before you know it, you're both engaged in a silent, synchronistic waltz. Take note. This kind of reflection is not only flattering, but also a powerful indicator that you're making an impression. 16. Body language, the loudest whisper. Forget words for a moment. Body language is the unvarnished truth teller. If she's facing you with open posture, arms and legs uncrossed, and her gaze steady, it's like a neon sign flashing, "I'm interested." Conversely, if her body is angled away, arms crossed tighter than a miser's purse strings, and her gaze wandering, you might as well take the hint and move on. The body doesn't lie, my friend. It's a truth serum we can't resist drinking. And if you've caught her signals, whether it's that twirl of hair or the way she leans just a little closer, don't leave her in suspense. Time waits for no man or woman. Be bold, be kind, and above all, be honest. Whether it's a yes or a no, clarity is the true mark of a gentleman. So, how many of these signs have you spotted in the lady who's been occupying your thoughts? Perhaps one or two? Or maybe all 16, in which case, my friend, you're practically swimming in signals. Grab an oar and steer that boat towards the horizon. Share your story in the comments. I read every one of them with the curiosity of a gold prospector panning for nuggets of wisdom. Now, if this little expedition into the minds and mannerisms of the fairer sex has given you courage or clarity, let it inspire you to take the next step. Don't let hesitation be your undoing. Boldness, after all, is a language everyone understands. Before you sail off, be sure to subscribe. Each click not only helps me create more of these musings, but also keeps you on the map for future adventures. And if you found this helpful, or even mildly amusing, give it a like. Share your thoughts, insights, or even doubts in the comments below. Remember, every stumble and every triumph along this road is part of the great journey toward becoming a better, sharper version of yourself. And isn't that what we're all after? Until we meet again, dear traveler, thank you for watching. May your path be clear, your heart courageous, and your sense of humor intact. See you next time.